Alright, we should be live. We're back. I was well rested, and then I did a ton of other stuff, and now I feel absolutely drained again, so... But we're gonna do another avatar draft and see how I feel after that, so... Determine whether or not we do anything else tonight. And see if any of the people I like to watch stream are actually streaming, in which case I might just bail and go watch them after this draft is over. Yeah. Between insomnia last night and all the stuff I've been doing the past few days, I am genuinely exhausted. I have had this thing like 3 times, and it has underperformed for what I would expect from a mythic in this set. So, if anything, I would rather have the Cat Gator and try and wheel this thing. Black is an underdrafted color. I think I will still take the firebending lesson, though. Over, like, the other option is to take Sokka. Actually, I wonder if Sokka's just better to take as a first pick. He goes into either blue or white decks. Obviously, he's best in blue-white, but... yeah, let's just take Sokka. Alright, Confrontation's kind of whatever. We can take Piandao. We had a mono-white deck earlier today, but our mana issue... like, we had bad mana 3 games out of the 4 that we played, so... it's just not good times. Like, I don't think Melon Lord here is particularly good in... like, I want this in a Rug Lessons deck of some kind. And I feel like a lot of the other cards are just inferior to take over Piandao, so I'm just gonna take him. The trigger ability of an ally you control triggers. That ability triggers an additional time. Like, I don't think this is, like, crazy good in Limited. Obviously, there are some allies with some good abilities, but... there are also a lot of, like, really strong allies that aren't triggered abilities. That being said, I have Sokka and Piandao, who are both triggered abilities. So if I take Katara here and actually cast her, that might be good enough. Firebender's Ascendancy, no. This guy's not an ally. Gran Gran is. We could take Gran Gran. Cat Owl is not. Passionate Healer is, but I think we take Gran Gran over Healer. Alright. Alright, Gran Gran. Ba Sing Se. Yeah, no, Ba Sing Se is just incredibly strong, and I'm already considering green for Katara, so... I will take Ba Sing Se. In fact, Ba Sing Se, I think, is stronger than Katara, just in general, so... the downside, of course, is that we need a green source in addition to Ba Sing Se in order for it to function, so... but on the upside, when we don't have that green source, it is a land. Just to cast our other spells. Raucous Audience, not an ally, so... do you think we take the Glider Kids here? This thing also not an ally. But there's allies at last, so... yeah, there's a chance, like, the blue or even the white becomes the splash color. If I see enough good green. Okay, no, the packs are pretty evenly distributed. I do not care for this one. The red creatures are both whatever and not allies, so I think I'm going to take Rocky Rebuke here. If the Rebuke was not there, I'd take the Avatar state just for, or whatever it is, just for the rare. But I don't think I can afford to pass a playable here. I'm still trying to figure out what my deck is actually doing. Speaking of figure out what it's doing, Aang's Journey. Yeah, I think that's better than taking a random black or red card. So that way we can fix where the colors we're already running. Then who knows, maybe there's a world where it fixes for our black or red cards that we're splashing for. I don't know what those cards would have to be. Yeah, right now our blue is looking questionable at best, so stick to that. This thing has underperformed. Like, when I first saw it, I was like, that's insane that that's an uncommon, because there are going to be games where it just blows people out, and there are games with that. I definitely got wrecked by it, like, week 1, but... Alright, go back down, sideboard. But for the most part, it's actually been kind of underwhelming. Alright, I will take the blue shrine. I do not care for Earthbending Lesson that much, so I'll put a shrine down there. I will take the black-red land, because if we're going to splash the other 2 colors at some point in time, I might as well have a land that fixes for both, so that way I only need 1 mountain and 1 swamp, in theory. Overtaking a black or red card there. The problem is that a lot of the really good black cards are not splashable, but they are actual, like, double black, full-on color commitment, so... Alright, well, Earthbender Ascension goes very well with our Bossing Say. Not mind Suki, but I don't think we pass the rare here, so... Let's just continue. Also, Suki's team over there with the 3-3 and the 1-1 would not be bad for Katara purposes, so... What we really need is, like, good Katara, the white-blue one. That then will be 3-color. For, like, a good reason. Because right now, the Katara does not look great, and we certainly are not splashing for Grand, so... Ember Island players... Avatar Enthusiast is fine, not great. I can take Cycle of Renewal to fix for the blue, but I don't think I should bother. I think I'd take the 2-3 flyer and try and wheel the 2-2 ground creature here. How am I doing for allies? Is another total number of creatures and total number of allies are the same number? Type of deal, because that's where we're at our best. That's not really worth it. Snowballers is not great on the splash. I think this might actually just be a shared roots. Get my blue mana whenever I need it. If I need it. Like, we have the Spirit Oasis down here. There is a world where I get, like, enough of the other shrines. And nothing great for what I'm already doing. As you know, if you watch me, I'm a fan of Kenji, and he has been just, like, all in on shrines for, like, 2 or 3 weeks now. Alright, the North Pole Patrol would not be a bad blue card to pick up, but I think I want to minimize my color commitments right now. Like, if I'm going to put in another blue card, I need it to be, excuse me, like a Katara, like the other Katara, or the rare one. I think she's a rare. I don't think she's a mythic. She might be a mythic. She's dumb enough to be one. Make a 1/1 and then all your stuff. Ooh. Ooh, I love Daily Agents, but I do not think so here. Badger Mole is alright. How's my curve looking? I have a lot of 3s. Alright, let me take the Badger Mole this time over the Rocky Rebuke. It could have been my second Cat Gator, but I don't think we saw enough good black for that to factor in. I'll take another Rebuke. I do need more, like, 2-drop creatures if I can find them. Like some Zhang's Deserters. The 2/2 Scry 1 when it attack when it becomes tap, not when it attacks. Okay, there's a red shrine now, and I'd be giving up. Ooh, the exact thing I said I needed: Compassionate Healer. Alright. I'm not Kenji, I can't just take a shrine and get there. So I'm gonna take Compassionate Healer. Earth Rumble. Guru Pathic. Earthbending Lesson. I think I have enough fight cards. You may reveal a Lesson, Saga, or Shrine. I'm gonna take Pathic, but might not be good enough. I do not want any of these, so we'll take the white card. We'll take the Bun. The Rabaroo. Who's enjoying them cabbages. Oh, now I'm going to take the cycle just in case I need more fixing. What's my lesson count in the main? 2 sorcery speed lessons that Pathic can hit, so. Actually, yeah, give me the land. Like I said, I do not care for Lucy thing. Actually, no, give me the 2-drop because I'm a little light on creatures, and if I get some, like, random waterbending goodness, I'm taking the Daily Agents. That should not still be there. I have a fair amount of earthbending to begin with. Foggy Swamp Visions, no. There's a splashable Boomerang Basics. I think I might just want the Rebellious Captives, though. I need more 2-drop creatures. Like, my 2-drop slot is 3 creatures and 3 4 spells, so I just want a better curve so I can put pressure on the opponents early. If I'm taking a 3, it should probably be Water Tribe Captain. For Iroh. Alright, there's a Deserter, and not a whole lot else for me, so. I mean, there's Long Fang, who would not be terrible here, but I would really just like another 2-drop. There's the Boulder versus Poxbearers. Actually, now that I've shored up my 2-drop slot significantly, I think I'll take a 4 here. Especially since Pathic isn't looking great. Yeah, we could have had shrines. Oh well. Airbender skin. I'm not taking Plaza here. There's a world where I would run the other one, but also I think it was pack 2 and we did not wheel the Avatar enthusiasts. Actually, give me the cat. Because we might be cutting Pathic, so give me another 4. Give me something to do before Badger Mole and after my 3s. Oh, there's Ryan and Shaw just chilling. Little sad. I will take the Seismic Sense. I did see some good red in pack 1, but I don't remember seeing enough good red where I would have anticipated that kind of thing showing up. Maybe. Alright, all of my sorceries are lessons, all of my instants are not. This is all creatures able to block target creature this turn do so. Yeah, it's not really. Cards like that used to actually be really strong. Like, just force the opponent into a bad situation. But that has not been the case for a lot of decks in a while, especially since it requires 2 cards, the creature and the spell, instead of just being a creature that forces group blocks. So I picked up 3 non-allies. We have the Cat Owl, the Boulder. This is the 3rd one. This guy is also not an ally. Might make the deck, but I think so. Farm animals. Who's the 3rd? Oh, Batramole. Okay. Add in 1 more card. The Rumble Arena to help fix. Could legitimately be Cycle of Renewal, just to guarantee I can find my island for Katara. Or, yeah, island for Katara. That many islands, I think or ways to fetch an island now. Because the Sokka, the Cat Owl, and the Guru don't need them, so. Also, I did pick up a few more lessons. So, we have 5 lessons now, where before we had 3. Maybe we don't need Cycle of Renewal. We have Aang's Journey. We have Shared Roots. Maybe we lose Cycle of Renewal. Pick up like here. Let's look at the creature count real quick. Yeah, maybe we add in the Yoshi fan then. Alright, just to give me like one more creature I can get down early. Alright, we got Sokka, we got Katara. Surely they will hang out together and defeat my opponents and not spend the entire time bickering back and forth as siblings sometimes do. Sure, why not? The downside to this is not a turn 3 Katara, so... Which a 3-mana 3/3 with upside would probably be enough. Yeah, okay. I'll leave a creature on top here. Oh, there went my removal spell and my cool enchantment, so... Bright side, though, we're going to get to play out Katara and then Guru Pathic, double trigger. Get some card advantage that way if they don't kill Katara immediately. Which they probably will, they're in white-black, I have to believe. I would like to wait for Katara, but the longer we wait, the more scries are going to get there, so... You may have my land. Heartless Act? Yeah. Oh, Deadly Precision, sure. Alright, that's fine. I was gonna say Sokka's still very castable here. That's so annoying. It's removal after removal on all my good things. Right, let's cast Pathic, see what we hit. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Origin of Metal Bending when they have the drill there. Since I can just kill it. Creatures you control, so we're going to want to kill that before it's done animating. Otherwise, if they really wanted to, they could save it with Coda. Alright. Let's get a third of their life gone. They still have 3 cards in their hand, and they're in white-black. Like, they could very easily have any number of Wraths here, and they're also just going to get to play cards off the top with Coda, so... I'm gonna take the 4 here, because I want to be able to Rocky Rebuke this man in response. If they're gonna do this. I was gonna say this is another Deadly Precision. So frustrating. Tiny bit tempting with Pathic here, since that would put a counter on one of my things, but it's just too low impact right this second. Yeah, I'm nowhere near killing Hakoda is the problem. Hey. See what they do. That finishes off the Coda. I get another Surveil or Scry at the bottom of land. Just gonna run out the land. They haven't been doing a whole lot though. Like they played a Coda and then played a card off the top. They have anything to follow that up with? No? Okay. But then again, I don't have anything either, so I will hold the land now. I don't think I need... I forget if I have anything that would care about the land, but... And I'm just going to die to flooding out now. 5... Puts me down to 8. If I cast anything, I go to 6, which now I can't cast anything without dying. Oh my god, that was 4 lands in a row off the top of my deck. Now they just attack with Jet. I'm just dead here, aren't I? I guess technically I'm not dead, but attack with everybody. Now their other thing is going to be lethal. But their 2 creatures together would have been lethal anyway, so... That thing is extra super lethal, and I don't have a Wrath. Oh, hey! That would have been great, like, 4 turns ago. Put a bunch of lands away. Yeah, no, if I had drawn that thing first and gotten to put one of the lands on the bottom, I might have actually been able to race them to death instead of having to... just die there. Oh, that sucked. It really sucked that they had removal on, like, the 3 turns where I had, like, you know, Katara into Sokka. It's just like, okay, all of your stuff is now dead. And then the Badger Mole died, like, very soon after. But didn't get to use, like, any of my heavy hitters there, because I didn't need much more to win that game. I just needed to not draw infinite lands. That would have been fine. Do I have enough land searching that I need to cut a land? Because Arena has not been kind to me with this set for running 16 land. Like, it has been absurd how much it despises 16 land compared to other sets. They mulliganed once, right? I guess that's the alternate artwork Comet, because it kind of looks like the... Yeah, they did mulligan once. Okay. Alright. I mean, at least I have a mana sink here and a payoff for playing lands every turn. That was the reason to hold lands before in that other game, by the way, even though it was on the bottom. I don't think I shuffled. Was Earthbender's Ascension possibly coming up? But I don't think I shuffled, so that one was going to... Okay, well, I do get to attack into their thing. So... I could attack and see if they block first, and I think I'm gonna do that, even though the Surveil's gonna get wasted by shuffling my deck. Okay, and yeah, they decided that they're not gonna bother. Okay. Yeah, it seems fine here. Yep, that also seems fine. I'm just gonna hold up allies at last in case they have, like, Sokka or something here. Or, like, the other Katara. Something dire that's going to kill me if I don't hold up resources. It's my chair's position. I'm, like, sliding slightly off to the side. Ah, an adorable little penguin. Otter thing. Almost there. Yeah, it's probably worth leaving on top. Just gonna take it. Okay, that's fine. Run out the mole then. Yep. I was more concerned about, like, Razor Rings there than Quench, so... Yeah, it's real bad. There's a whole lot of cards. Okay, let's see what we find. Yeah, I'll take Sokka. Sokka seems good here. Yeah, I still can't bring myself to just kill her here. Throwing out Sokka though, so that way we can start drawing cards to offset the threat that their fresh hand represents. Like, obviously they're winning massively on card advantage, so I have to kill them before they can take advantage of all the cards they've drawn. Mm, which also shuffles away my Origins of Metal Bending that I left on top. Hey. Uh-huh. Yeah, Arena's got jokes. He's got all of them jokes. Well, if it's Razor Rings, I can't save Sokka, so I have to save him from everything else with allies at last here. So, I think we actually want to kill the penguin here, not kill the thing that's getting the buff, so... Because if it's Yip Yip, we don't want them to be able to still kill my thing. Yeah, let's finally kill her. Alright. Well, I have 3 lethal threats next turn, thanks to the forest. That Arena insisted I take. Okay. Alright. Yeah, Beyond Out was pretty good here. I was gonna say this is chump chump trade. If you're doing this, the 1-2 definitely wanted to go over here. Hey, see if we can find a lesson or some such. Oh right, that's when he attacks, it's not when he enters. Hey. Alright, they discarded a plane, so it's not Avatar Wrath that they're looking for. That doesn't save them. I mean, they only drew like 10 more cards than me, right? They got to shuffle a bunch back in, so... Alright, maybe my deck has too many lands in it. Considering the number of times we've drawn, like, or would have drawn 5 lands in a row. Right, let's see, what would be better? Get rid of that. Actually, if we bring in the Rabaru, it's both a way to get my 3rd land and a thing that pays me off if I flood out, so... Well, aside from my opponent going first, this is fine. Yeah, that kind of really works out. If I draw the Rabaru, I'll know it was a Plains, and then it will only matter if I... You know, spending the mana was actually harmful for me. Alright, so I assume they have Bayfong's Bounty Hunters and possibly Dai Li agents if they're black-green. Because those are really the only two reasons to be black-green, aside from, you know, you just have good black cards and good green cards, and it's working out that way. Now, obviously, I'd rather trade the 2-1 for their 3-1, and I'm almost definitely not blocking here, but I would like to get my stuff online. I was going to say, so that way if they start attacking here... Kill that. Yep. Play this out. Tutor for my island. And Seismic Sense for 5. And take the boulder. Okay. Also okay. I'm gonna run out Katara first. I say this way, if they block, I get 2 1/1s. Alright, now they can make their one guy a 4/4. Yep, so no attacks. Right, let's cast Pathic. Trigger, trigger. Rick the first time. Wow! Just stone nothing. Okay. Alright. I see how it is. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana available. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright. Sure. Whatever. They just have Rock Blanche again. Yeah, this feels like a loss because I don't have, like, Watery Grasps or Lost Days or anything, so that 8/8's just gonna live forever. Yeah, that's true. My deck does not have, like, good removal, so their big bodies are just big bodies forever. I'm gonna do that. It should just be with, like, this one. Yeah, all my removal is my own creature size damage based, so a whole lot I can do here. Alright. That's true. They'll activate them twice. make them into a 6/6 and one of the other things into a... Alright, 5/5 goes there. 1/1 goes there. Take 5 for right now. Oh, why did I think I was gonna... That's an activate ability. Why did I think I was gonna get that twice? Oh. Either way, you have to trade off the 4/4 for their 5/5 here. Do we actually have a thing this time? Yeah. I don't know why I thought that exhaust was gonna get me double triggers there, but clearly I'm a fool. Alright, so... Well, hopefully they didn't draw anything this turn. Okay. Unfortunately, now their 8/8 is just lethal forever. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I don't... I literally cannot win this game because of the 8/8 at this point. Like... I'm gonna try, but... I guess if they brick this turn... If they don't have anything... Close enough. Unfortunate. Alright, let's get my surveil on. Yeah, it's pretty good on this board. All they're getting is a land. Alright, we are stable. Well, I'm not thrilled about the manual tapping, but they bricked enough times in a row. Oh my god, come on! Yep, okay. They had 2 Rocky Rebukes for 9 each time. Yeah, they bricked so many turns in a row that I was almost able to claw back into that. I needed to not be something quite so dire when they finally drew a spell, and it was 2 9/9s with haste. Which, when I'm less than 9 and they have a board to begin with, it's about as dire as it gets. Okay, so this could have been a Plains, and it would have been much better as a Plains. But I might still draw a Plains, so we'll have to see. Because if I draw the Plains and can just Compassionate Healer into Glider Kids, try and find another land naturally. I mean, I've had worse offers than turn 3 Katara. Hey, let's hope they can't mess me up too bad. Another Plains off the top would be preferable here, but... oh good, they also have to cycle to find their other color. That is not a Plains, and you know it. Just gonna put both counters on himself. Him for 3. Okay. See if they wanted to play Octopus form there and try and kill my Katara. I want to kill one of their guys for mana efficiency, but they're not really... like, neither of them are the threat right now, so... that's way more likely to be the threat right now. So let's see. Just kill the 2/3. Just kill the 2/3, they have double blocks on a bunch of my things. Alright, let's attack like this, see how they block. Whatever double block they go for. Kill the one thing, be fine. Then I gotta decide if I want to run out Compassionate Healer or Glider Kids. Or both. Hold up, you know, either both or hold up Rocky Rebuke. I guess it's gonna be Glider Kids for the double trigger. Alright, opponent, you are also stuck on lands. What do you think? You're more stuck now than I am, whereas I was more stuck in previous... actually, I flooded out more than was stuck on lands. I did start off missing a land, but that's okay. It's the Rabaroo. What are you trying to do to me, Arena? What was that, auto-tapper? Yeah, we'll leave that on top. They can't afford to double block anymore, so unless this is like full-on Avatar's Wrath, I do not like their chances. And if it is the Avatar's Wrath and they go for the keep a creature in play, like they try and keep the Enthusiast down, then I get to just rebuke their Enthusiast in response and win the game. So, or they've wandered away because they've given up, but they didn't want to concede because that would be too convenient. I'll never understand this mentality. I understand being mad. Like, it's frustrating. It's okay to not be happy that you're losing or losing this way. It's not my fault. I didn't rig the shuffler. Don't get mad at me because Arena decided you shouldn't draw good cards. Alright, can we at least get a third win? At least a third win. Well, entirely possible, although we are on the draw, but everything else looks solid, so... Yep. If we were on the play, I'd be feeling a lot better. So it goes sometimes. Yep. This feels like a lot of gummed up ground. How do you feel about your top card, opponent? Liked it. Get rid of the 1/1 menace, right? Okay. That's fine. Surely I am not the boss of you, so... No attacks yet. Their black-green deck. Oh, that is literally the worst. Oh my god. That is so terrible. Yeah, I cannot win this game anymore. I do not have anything to kill Bayfon's bounty hunters, and nor will I have anything for too long. Like, if they have any removal here, and even if they don't have removal, just constantly sacrificing Judy's here. I don't think they should be getting rid of her, though. Like... It's just way too much up, and they have the sellout for my flyer, too. I have to kill the bounty hunters, and then they're going to have a 4/4, and then I'm going to have to figure out how I'm winning this game through all this. Are you freaking serious right now? Jesus Christ. So their land is now a 3/3. Bounty hunters is a 4/4. I have no bodies on the board. Oh, or they have a 2/2 and a 1/1, sure. That also works, I suppose. I have to hold up the rebuke. kill their one thing. And go to my turn. Bossing Say's good. Bossing Say's real good here. Alright. It's looking dicey there for a second, but... And I'm just gonna kill this thing now. Alright. Yeah, that's not great for me. This, on the other hand, is perfectly fine. Alright, I just need a little bit more. Fine. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna soak the 6 damage here. Please stop having stuff. Please. That might even have been a mistake. I might have supposed to have just activated this thing instead. Like, they need next to nothing to kill me here. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this was a mistake. If they have anything here to punish, I'm just gonna die. And again, it won't take much for them to just kill me here. Like, another decent-sized body. 5-point life drain? Sure. Sure, that's fair. Somehow. Somehow that's fair. 4, 5... Ah, Pyondao's like 1 short of being castable here. Yeah, I can't take any 5 drops. Well, I could take the Badger Mole, but that's not helping, so it has to be like the Boulder or Badger Mole here. Fine. And now I lose to, like, any removal spell. But, you know, I tried. I did my best. Alright, that's not a removal spell. It's 2 bodies, though, so... Ba-da-ba-ba-da, dead. Yeah, there's no way I can win anymore. The sad thing is that almost does it. Like, I could kill 2 out of 3 of their things here. Yep, okay, you got it. Just way too much stuff from them. Day of Black Sun, Bounty Hunters, multiple Judies, multiple beetle-headed merchants, too. And the Cat Gator. Yeah. I just needed a tiny bit more time. Or like a removal spell before all of that happened. Alright. Like I said, I've been super tired lately. I think we're just going to call it there. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.